Hello, everyone. I'm so pleased to join you for this special occasion as we celebrate the grand opening of the CSCMP Supply Chain Hall of Fame at the Walton College of Business here at the University of Arkansas. It's so fitting that CSCMP selected such an important supply chain state, Arkansas, to host the Hall of Fame. We can see from the lineup of speakers today the strength of commitment of the state and notably the strength of the supply chain program here at the University of Arkansas. I want to thank Rick Blaskin and the CSCMP, Governor Hutchinson, Chancellor Steinmetz, Professor Van Hook, and Dean Waller for their commitment to our profession. In particular, I want to congratulate Dean Waller for being honored as CSCMP's Distinguished Service Award winner this year. I was so humbled to be recognized with this award last year and cannot imagine a better successor than Dean Waller. And now here we are virtually together as we open the Supply Chain Hall of Fame. Supply chain professionals contribute greatly to the success of many companies, ensuring products of all shapes, sizes, and complexities are developed, made, and delivered to fulfill the needs of our communities, our global economy, and our planet. Some of the top supply chain companies in the world are based here in Arkansas and are well represented here today. I'm privileged to have spent my entire career at Johnson & Johnson, a company guided by our credo, which is the common foundation and inspiration that outlines our commitments to patients, consumers, and customers, as well as to our employees and stakeholders. It also guides us to give back to our communities and improve the world community at large. If we do all of those things well and invest smartly to drive innovation, then we will succeed not only in the short term, but in the long term as well. And now, 134 years strong, we still strive to maintain the spirit of a startup in how we innovate our supply chain on behalf of the more than 1.2 billion consumers and patients around the world that we serve every day. Our purpose at Johnson & Johnson is to blend heart, science, and ingenuity to profoundly change the trajectory of health for humanity. This has never been more clear than it is right now amidst this global pandemic. So whether it's through our consumer health brands like Tylenol, Listerine, and Band-Aid, by the way, which is celebrating its 100th birthday this year, or our medical device products, or the teams that are working around the clock to develop and manufacture a safe, effective, and high-quality COVID-19 vaccine, all of these innovations only come to life through supply chain. And it's our people, our on-site heroes, and our manufacturing sites and distribution centers who drive the level of impact. We have more than 55,000 employees in our supply chain organization who supply more than 300,000 products in over 100,000 orders every day around the world. And the needs of all the stakeholders we serve are evolving rapidly. Now, more than ever, digital trends and disruptors are changing customer expectations. Supply is becoming more than the manufacturing and delivery of products. It's increasingly about delivering unmatched experiences. So as manufacturers, we have an opportunity and an obligation to not only ensure high quality, safe, and reliable products and services, but to embrace opportunities to champion sustainable approaches, new channels for access, and personalized applications. All of this calls for talented, innovative minds with diversity of thought, backgrounds, gender, race, and the experience and passion to tackle today's complex challenges and lead our supply chain industry into the future. To do this, we must embrace digital in new ways. Fourth industrial revolution technologies such as artificial intelligence, big data and analytics, 3D printing, they're driving process improvements as well as opening up new forms of real-time communication with customers. We must also be customer-focused thinkers. During the pandemic, many companies quickly embraced the use of e-commerce, including those that had never used this channel previously. And transparency in supply chains is increasingly important to our customers. We also have an opportunity and an obligation to support communities and society to make an impact greater than any one individual or company alone. The ultimate example of this is in the collaboration and tremendous work we're seeing across industries and companies to produce and distribute large quantities of safe and effective COVID-19 vaccines for the world community. Lastly, we must all contribute to a healthier planet. It's up to each of us to minimize our carbon footprint and commit to even bigger, more impactful climate and energy goals. Like many of you, this is something we've been working on for many years at Johnson & Johnson, and we were excited to recently announce our new bold climate goals, including achieving carbon neutrality in our operations by 2030. My hope is that this Supply Chain Hall of Fame will not only highlight the successes and innovations of yesterday and today, but through its exhibits, education, and events, inspire the next generation of supply chain leaders who will help us all build a better tomorrow. So congratulations to everyone involved in the Hall of Fame, to today's leaders, and those whose names will be on the wall in many years to come. Thank you.